to seriously read a book. My name is John, and I'm going to be reading a book to you today. This book is, do you know the Junie B books? I really like them. Barbara Park is the author, and this one is called Junie B. Jones Has a Monster Under Her Bed. And it's illustrated by Denise Brunkus. So this is a chapter book. I am just starting to record some chapter books, so I'm not going to record the whole thing. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to read about half of it. And if you like it, then you can go to the library and pick it up, or go to the store or order one online and get your own copy. How's that sound? All right, but I'm going to get you started, and this is Junie B. Jones Has a Monster Under Her Bed. Chapter 1, The Cheese Man. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. I'm in the grade of afternoon kindergarten. Today, we got school pictures taken at that place. School pictures is when you wear your bestest dress, and you go to the cafeteria, and a cheese man is there. He makes you say, cheese! Only I don't actually know why. Then he takes pictures of you, and your mother has to buy them, or else you will get your feelings hurt. School pictures is a racket, I think. I wore my new dress with the dinosaur on the front. A dinosaur, huh? Said the cheese man. I smoothed my skirt very lovely. Yes, I said. It is a Tyrannosaurus Dottie. You mean Tyrannosaurus Rex, he said. No, I mean Tyrannosaurus Dottie, 'cause Rex is the boy and Dottie is the girl, I explained. The cheese man stood behind his camera. Say cheese, he told me. Yeah, only guess what? I don't actually know why I have to say that word, 'cause what's cheese got to do with it? I asked. Cheese makes you smile, said the cheese man. I shook my head. Not me. Cheese doesn't make me smile, I said, because sometimes I eat a cheese sandwich for lunch, and I don't even giggle when I swallow that thing. The cheese man did a big breath. Could you please just say it? He asked. Yes, I said. I can please just say it. Only don't forget to tell me when you're ready, because one time my grandpa Frank Miller was taking my picture, and he didn't tell me he was ready, and then one of my eyes turned out open and the other one turned out closed. I made the face to show him. See? See my eyes? See how one of them is open and the other one is closed? All of a sudden, the cheese man took my picture. My mouth came wide open at him. Hey! How come you did that? How come you took my picture? 'Cause I wasn't even ready yet. The cheese man kept on clicking his camera. Pretty soon he looked at the next person in line. Next, he said. I stamped my foot. Yeah, only I wasn't ready, I tell you, and so I need another turn, I said. Just then my teacher came over, and she pulled me away from there. She sat me next to her on a bench. Her name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. Mrs. said, settle down, to me. Then me and her watched the rest of the children get their pictures taken. My bestest friend named Lucille went next. She had a blue satin ribbon in her hair. My Nana says this ribbon brings out the blue in my eyes, she told the cheese man. She opened them real wide. See them? See their color? They are robin's egg blue with just a hint of lavender. The cheese man sucked in his cheeks. He was getting frustration in him, I think. Could you please just say cheese? He grouched. Lucille smiled real big with all her teeth. Cheese! She sang very loud. Cheese, 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 cheese. Then she kept on singing cheese till the cheese man said, knock it off. After she was done, Lucille skipped over to me and Mrs. Did you see me? I'm getting a message on my phone. Isn't that funny? You can be recording a thing, hoping that people will read it with you. Let's see oh, this is fun. This is a message from My daughter's mom. Oh, we had a big thing happen recently. You ever have big things happen to you? Yeah, we had a tree fall on our apartment. Holy moly, right? And so we had to live in a hotel for a while. You'll notice on some of these videos it seems like I'm reading from a different place. That's a hotel room! So I'm gonna go pick up my daughter Rose very soon after we're done with the book. Yeah, so she looks like she's ready. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. So big things happen in life sometimes, right? Yep. But almost every time you turn out just fine. You end up being safe even if you were afraid. And in this book, Junie B. Jones has something that scares her. And I'm just going to let you in on a little secret. Towards the end, she ends up feeling safe. But boy, does she have to go through a big struggle to get there. Whoa. And she is scared and trying to get in charge of how to take care of a monster. Alright, you ready? Here we go. Alright. After she was done, Lucille skipped over to me and Mrs. "Did you see me?" she asked. "Did you see how good I said cheese? That's because I'm going to be a model when I grow up, so I already know how." She fluffed her fluffy hair. "The camera is my friend," she said. Mrs. rolled her eyes way up at the ceiling. I looked up there too, but I didn't see anything. After that, it was time for the class picture. Oh, look at that. It's a picture of Lucille and Junie B and the teacher rolling her eyes. Oh my goodness. So, after that, it was time for the class picture. The class picture is when all of room 9 lines up in 2 rows. The biggie kids stand in the back, and the shorty kids stand in the front. I am a shorty kid. Only, that is nothing to be ashamed of. I stood next to Paulie Allen Puffer. He looked very admiring at my dinosaur dress. "Dinosaurs bite people's heads off," he said. I did a frown. "Yeah, only they don't even scare me, 'cause there's no such things as dinosaurs anymore," I told him. "So, there's still such things as monsters that can bite your head off," said Paulie Allen Puffer. "A monster lives right under your bed, I bet. My big brother says that everybody has a monster under their bed." He poked his finger at me. "Even you, Junie B. Jones," he said. I got shivers on my arms. "No, I do not either, Paulie Allen Puffer," I said. "Yes, you do too," he said back. "My brother is in 7th grade, and he says the monster waits till you're asleep. Then he crawls up next to you, and he lies down on your pillow, and he practices fitting your head in his mouth." I covered up my ears, but Paulie Allen Puffer talked louder. "I can even prove it," he said. "Didn't you ever wake up with a drool spot on your pillow?" I thought very hard. "Yeah, so where do you think it came from?" he asked. "It came from the monster under your bed. That's where it was monster drool, Junie B. Jones." I shook my head real fast. "No, it was not, Paulie Allen Puffer. You stop saying that, and I mean it." He raised up his eyebrows. "Well, where did it come from then? You don't drool on your pillow, do you? You're not a baby, are you?" he said. "No, don't call me that. I am not a baby," I yelled. Paulie Allen Puffer crossed his arms. "So where did the drool come from, then?" he asked again. "I don't know," I said, "but my daddy told me there's no such things as monsters." "So what? Daddies have to say that," said Paulie Allen Puffer. "That's so you'll go to sleep at night and not bother them." He squinted his eyes at me. "Why do you think daddies and mommies sleep together in the same room anyway? It's so they can protect each other from the monster, or else their heads might get chewed off." Just then I wrinkled up my nose at that terrible thought. Then I hanged out my tongue. I did a sick face, and guess what? The cheese man took the class picture.